Retro Wednesdays. Well, hello YouTube fans. Welcome to another episode of Retro Wednesdays. I will get to the Retro Wednesdays part in a minute because we had a huge announcement last night about the new Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So I thought I'd definitely cover that. So let's get straight into it. It's going to be released on 13th of November. This rumour's been going around for a while and it was confirmed last night. And can't wait, guys. It's going to be awesome. I've just finished watching the trailer and all that, and just sort of reflecting on what I've seen and all that, and I've taken a few screen caps so you can deduct what's going to be happening in it. It's going to be set in 2025, so they're going for the future kind of play for it, so that's going to be quite awesome, I think so. Now, one of the first pictures I'm going to show you is the new AI quadcopter, which looks really cool. This is actually going to be a kill streak, this, in the actual game, which is going to be awesome. Which is basically, you've got like a minigun style on the front of it, and you can fly that about and kill people. But also, I've heard as well, it acts as not like a predator missile kind of thing, where, say if you run out of, I don't know, bullets or something, I think that's how it's going to work, and then you can, if you see somebody, you can actually crash it and blow it up, so it's got like two things going on for it there. Another thing that I don't know if they're going to have that in the actual multiplayer or not, I know the quadcopter will be, is the robotic claw tank, which you can see in the picture here, which looks really cool. I hope they actually put that in the game, because I think that'd be quite awesome. Maybe they could go for like a Juggernaut kind of style thing there, where you have to destroy it with some RPG or something. That'd be quite cool if they actually put that in. And I think it looks like, is it the T2 from RoboCop? I think it's got that kind of look to it, with with the 2 feet and like the mounted machine gun, so it looks quite awesome. Another picture I saw, I'm not sure if this is a Blackbird or not, but it's got that kind of look to it, so maybe they might be bringing Blackbirds back to the fold, so to speak, into it. It looks quite awesome. I'm not sure if it is, but I hope it is, because I think we missed Blackbirds from the last game. I know you had like advanced UAV and that, but Blackbird showed you everything all at once, so it'd be cool if they brought that back anyway. Another thing they will be doing is they're taking the games back to 1980s as well, to give it just an old feeling to it. And this is where there'll be an Afghan, and as you can see, they're riding a horse. Obviously, I think this will just be in the campaign mode and not in the actual game, but I think it's cool that you actually get to ride a horse and all that jazz in it this time. I think it's something different, and it just looks really cool, I think so. Another thing they will be bringing back, that I know for sure, is they will be bringing back zombies. They've officially confirmed that they're bringing back zombies for it, and for me personally, I don't really play zombies. It's not my cup of tea, but everybody else seems to be really getting into it, so it's cool that you'll have zombies. And they've found out that they've had the free reign when coming to design zombies, and they've really listened to the audience, and hopefully it'll be exactly what you crazy cats want. But it's going to be cool apparently, but it's not going to be like directly affecting like the campaign mode, so it's just like I don't think they're going to go for the sort of dodgy side story they had last time. It's just going to be that they've got zombies in it, and that's it. And the other thing I wanted to show you was these next two pictures. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but if you look at this first one here, the style of look of the armour and the guns and everything they've got there, it kind of looks like Halo to me. Really does look like Halo, guys. I think it's got that Halo kind of look. And you look on the second one here, with all the kit he's got up in his upper body and all that, it's got that Halo-y kind of feel to it, in my opinion. So I don't know if they are going for the Halo kind of look or not. But overall, the trailer looks awesome, and just the campaign mode looks quite cool, which people seem to never ever actually play. So I cannot wait for Black Ops 2 to come out. It's going to be awesome. This then obviously brings me to our retro game of the week. And my retro game of the week is Jak and Daxter, which is one of my more favourite games. Again, these remind me of like the Sly Cooper and the Ratchet and Clank. All three of them games are roughly the kind of same style of play, sort of, even though they're slightly different. They've all got their like the main character and then their like sidekick, which is like a main character as well. And I really love Jak and Daxter. It's been a fantastic series that they brought out, and obviously the first one came out on PlayStation 2, and it ran all the way from like Jak Daxter 1, 2, 3, and I think they did a racing one. All of them came out for the PlayStation 2, which was quite cool, and I just really enjoyed that era where PlayStation 2 was like in its prime and all the games were coming out, and it was just a really fantastic game that I really enjoyed playing because it introduced more proper guns, and in my opinion they had that more feel to it, so it had that slight little bit of like first person shooter in it, but also you could I think it was the second one where you could turn into Dark Jack, where you could, you know, absorb the bad eco and all that. I thought it was just really cool, something different, and it was just an overall great one where they, you know, from the first one where he was like more of a young one, where he progressed to actually aging in the game, from, you know, the second one to the third one where he's like, I don't know, a teenager properly in that one. So it's cool that in a way he sort of grew up as we were playing it, as people of my age were actually at the time growing up as well. So it was really cool, and I just really enjoyed it. So that is my retro game of the week. The only other one that I wanted to cover that came out as well was the Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I think the first one came out for PlayStation 2, and this was an awesome game because I enjoy playing the Star Wars games. You know, most people do, with all the lightsabers and all the Force and all the lightning and that. And it was just a really awesome game. I really enjoyed playing it. Well, I got it for PlayStation 2 anyway, and it was fantastic. And it was just something different from like your first-person shooter. It was, you know, you were still going around attacking people, but it wasn't like a medieval one, it was like a futuristic one, and I think it was just something different, and I really enjoyed playing that. And obviously The Force Unleashed 2 came out for PlayStation 3, and again, that was awesome on PlayStation 3. You know, it carried on the story nicely, and I think it was awesome that you had like the choice in both the games where you could either, be on the dark side and just do dark things, or you could be on the good side. You actually had the choice on both the games. I think that was something different, because then you could go back and play it from the good point of view, and then or the dark side point of view, depending on which one you chose first. So it had more longevity of the actual game, instead of it just being, you played through it once and it was done. So I think it was nice that they did that, and it was just something different to play at the time. And this then brings me to the most important question of the day, which is who's your favourite character, Tom or Jerry? Now, I'm a big fan of both, but I think if it comes down to it, I think Tom's my favourite one because of just all the things that happen to him, and it's just fantastic. So what's your opinion on that, guys? Leave your comments in the comments section below. This game is slowly wrapping up now. These are just two search and destroy games that I had. As you saw in the first one, I joined it very late and we lost, but so this was like the next game we played from where I came back, and we definitely won it, 4-0. And that's the end of the game, guys. I will chat to you very soon. Peace.